Look at that. Alrighty, I believe we are live. We're in Colorado, guys. This past week pushed real hard, and I got out my 2 Colorado long form videos from the last time we were here back in May. Now we're back. We're going to be doing lots of fishing, a couple fishing missions, lots of fishing live with you guys, as well as some gold panning and sluicing live. It should be really fun. We're here at the Fraser River, right there, outside our cabins, and yeah, we're gonna get to work. We're gonna start with just some fishing. Matt's gonna come down. My uncle Matt, he's coming down with the rest of the gold panning gear here shortly, and yeah, should be a good time. Stuart, you'll like this live because when it comes to fishing, Stuart's in here, also a member of the channel. Stuart ties flies. This is a fly fishing only section. There's a couple ponds around here that are stocked. Those are all fly fishing only, and the river's fly fishing only. So we're gonna be doing a lot of stuff with this guy this trip. We are gonna first there's a nice little slack pool right here. So we're gonna pop up here, try that slack pool for a couple minutes till Matt gets down here, and then we'll get into the good stuff. Get a system going, gold panning, fishing simultaneously. But yeah, should be good. I don't know if you saw the Colorado fishing video I put out yesterday, but that's kind of what we're looking at. So right there, yeah, right in that pocket, there's black water back there. So I'm gonna stand here, see what we can do. What is that? Is that a baby trout? We caught a baby trout already. A little brown on the retrieve. He just hit it right as I was pulling it back in. I wasn't even aware that he was there. A little baby brown trout. Oh. There you go. Right in that slack water. First fish of Colorado trip number 2. He does not want to come unhooked. Come on, dude. There we go. Brown trout. And he's back. He hit the scud. So what I've got going, Stuart will appreciate this. What I got going on the top, we have, what is this? Stuart, you can probably tell me. I forget exactly what it is. But a little subsurface nymph. And then we have it dropping down to a scud with a bead head on the bottom to kind of pull it down in this fast current. He hit the scud, dropped, popping along the bottom. But yeah, we'll see what the other fish are. I know there's more in here. Dry flies can be used as an indicator. Oh. Wow. But most likely a caddis or canis. Yeah, no, but it's not a dry fly. That's the thing. At least if it is a dry fly, it's a very poor floating dry fly. You got to use a boatload of floating to get it to float. It's not a dry fly. I was looking for the exact pattern, man. if you had it. But yeah, no, I'm not using it as an indicator. I'm literally, both of them are underwater. One of them's bouncing along the bottom and one of them's about a foot above. Bring you guys out into the water a bit. There you go. Scuds are known for being a shrimp pattern. Yep. That's exactly what it is. Looks like it has deer hair on it. It does, but it doesn't float well. I'm not using it as a dry fly. That's a fish. I missed him. I'm not using it as a dry fly. So, which is fine. You don't have to use things like that. Obviously it works. That guy. It typically sits just subsurface, but a lot of flies do that if they don't have floating on them. This one requires a lot of floating to get it to actually float. So. Bugs Fishing Company. Yeah, I like fly tackle by itself too. It is good to have that versatility as something that only, if you only have a spinning rod, you can still throw it. But yeah, the fly rod, you can make casts with a fly rod you couldn't make with a spinning rod, getting to lay down really nicely. There's pros and cons of both of them. Some people only like fly, some people only like spinning, but from someone who uses both extensively, that was a terrible cast, there's definitely benefits to being able to use both. It could be a caddis fly, but I'm trying to get it to drift subsurface, like a little merger type thing, you know? I wanted something with a decent amount of profile on the top, and then something heavy on the bottom. That's all I was looking for. This fly rod, well, the original kit of this fly rod, which lasted me years, the whole setup, including a case, reel, line, leaders, a couple flies, and the rod, was only $100. And it worked well for a couple years, and then I bought this rod to upgrade it, and this rod's only $70. People are lying to you if they say it has to be expensive. Yeah, it doesn't matter if you make it float or not. Yeah. Yeah, I'm kind of using it as like an emerger type thing. Yeah. Yeah, this is the wild water reel that came with that wild water kit. That wild water kit with inflation is probably more like $110 now, if I had to guess. But it worked well for me for a couple years. I don't fly fish all the time. You probably want something a little bit nicer if you did that exclusively. But I don't fly fish all the time, and it lasted me for 2-3 years. Caught lots of nice fish on it. And then I just upgraded the rod. This is an Avantech Heritage rod. So yeah. An Avantech Heritage rod. And this rod was $70. Slapped the same old reel on it. I might upgrade the reel eventually, but right now it works fine, so. Now you have the right idea. In terms of what? In terms of my fly selection, the rod selection. I am having multiple conversations at once. That's the thing about live streams. Ooh, we just had one. That's the thing about live streams, so you might have to clarify so I know what you're talking about. Fly fishing. Oh, you like fly fishing. Yeah, I do too. I don't do it exclusively, but hey, good fly fishing session's always a fun time. That was a fish. Yeah, there definitely is something special about fly fishing, but, you know, as someone, I mean, my channel name's Mission Discovered for people who've never been in my channel before. I love experimenting with everything, all types of fishing. I do lots of other outdoor activities. You guys are going to see me gold pan throughout this live as well. People who say, like, oh, this is the only way to go, or you can't appreciate other things just because you like something more. That's not my style. I like fly fishing and I like spin fishing. I can see the pros of both and the cons of both, and to me they both have their place. I talked about that in my last released long form video. We were having a really successful time locating the fish with spinners on a spinning rod in this lake, but if you actually wanted to get down and dirty and catch some of the cruising big ones, you had to use the fly rod. So we are in the Fraser River, Rod, in the Fraser River. Fly fishing only section, which typically means it's a pretty good spot. We've got one on the board already, one brown trout. Someone in the chat put fish count : one brown trout, and then I'll pin it so that people coming in know what the fish count is, and then we'll add that. We'll add gold count and how our gold panning stuff's going once we start doing that as well. We'll have to keep a running tally so that people know when they come in what we've been up to. Alright, I'll give this particular spot, we will go like this, pin message. Bang, look at that. We're gonna move upstream for a moment, just because I feel like I've given this spot many a cast. And we've got one, but we'll give it a break and go try one of the other easily accessible spots here. There's these cabins. Ours is on the other side. As you can see, there's like ones that are right on the river, and then there's one a row back. We're a row back, but yeah. So that's some really nice slack water right here. I'm gonna flip the, no I'm not, because then I can't read chat. This section's definitely one of the ones we're gonna focus on for panning later on as well. Really good layout for panning. I'll talk about that more when we get to that. I don't know if you guys can see, there's slack water right there on the other side. So I'm gonna hit that right off the current seam. See if I can maybe hit the slack water and slowly drift it. Yeah, there we go. Isn't there gold medal waters downstream by Parkdale? Rod, we got here at Eastern time, 3:30 in the morning, and then Mountain time it was still 1:30 when we got here. We just went to bed. I haven't looked at a darn thing. I walked out today and said, wow, that water looks good, so I started fishing. I actually don't know the layout of what's around super well because I haven't had time to look at anything. I just went to bed, man. Yeah, our flight took off at 9:20 Eastern time. We landed at like 1:03 a.m. Eastern time. Got picked up and then drove here. So, yeah, it was, yeah. From where I was yesterday. Oh, that video was from May, Rod. I don't know if you realized that, but yeah, that video was from May. And we are not at all in the same location. We're about 4 hours from that zone. A lot of the gold and trout fishing potential is similar in this area. The gold's better. The trout fishing was also possibly better. Uh-oh. Look at this. Hold on. We have a gold miner coming down the way. That's my Uncle Matthew. and we're gonna.
You claim jumping, boy.
We're gonna do some gold panning in this live as well. So
All kinds of fun.
I got one brown trout on the board.
Nice.
Like third
Bigger
cast.
Bigger than 4 inches?
He was probably 7.
7?
Yeah. I was muted. Thank you, Stuart. I don't know how long I was muted for, but yeah, to answer Rod's question, we're about 4 hours from where we were in the video I put out yesterday. That was from May. Similar, possibly better gold and fishing opportunities, but yeah, should be a good time. I see Hookset John says, I'm just checking in. We are doing some gold panning and fishing in Colorado, specifically the Fraser River. Thanks for stopping in. We're just getting ready to go on the gold panning, which means, because I got the waders on, I'm on collection duty. I got to take this off, go find a shovel, and go start collecting stuff. So let's show you what's going on here. Hopefully something.
I think over there might be a little down in
Yeah.
this rock here. Got a nice little,
Oh yeah.
like right down in
Yeah, right in the seam right there.
right in there.
So
I'm
if
gonna stick my hand down there to see if there's actually anything down there.
I'm gonna try and describe things to the best of my ability, but if you don't understand the concepts here, I just released like an entire gold panning masterclass video. 2 months of panning, from me not knowing anything to me being a really a pretty good gold panner. I went, learned all this stuff and showed you all my mistakes along the way. So if you want to understand what's going on and you don't, go check that video out. But essentially, since gold's so heavy, gold is going to be carried down by that fast current, but the second it touches that slow current, it's so dense that it's just going to fall and sit. So you want to find spots that are nice slow water right next to fast water. So that spot right there is looking prime. What we're gonna do here, Matt, where's this classifier?
It's in there. Those are magnets.
Huh?
Those are magnets.
Oh. Oh, all right. So Matt's got one of these. This is essentially, we're gonna sift it through the material through this to get it just down to small stuff, because most of the stuff we're gonna find isn't gonna be nugget size. It's gonna be really tiny flakes, flour gold. We're gonna sift it through this. And then, unlike what we were doing in that video, panning, same concept, it has to do with sorting stuff by the density. We are going to run it through a sluice, and then those super heavy concentrates we get, we're then going to hand pan down. That's the general idea. I'm going to start collecting stuff and panning it down, or classifying it down now. I guess I'm on collection duty, right?
Well, I don't know. I think.
All right. I'm going to put this. It probably, the best spot would be downstream.
Yeah, that's pretty grassy. You can't see what you can go up there.
Lots of large rocks. Oh my gosh, it's cold.
Yeah. Water's a little brisk. I'm gonna have to go down there and pan probably.
Cold, very cold. What?
You could swing over to Murdoch and buy some like duck decoy gloves.
Oh, I can get over it. I'll live.
Yeah, it's painful, short and painful, but.
I got a rock.
There's a bunch of fun.
Oh. Yeah, let's try this spot. Oh boy. Dude, this is cold. This is really darn cold water.
Oh, I have my.
Hey, Kumari, how's it going?
I have my IR thermometer for the pizza oven.
Oh yeah, we'll have to give it a shot sometime. See what the water is. All right, we're moving over here because I can't really get deep enough in there.
I see you.
Here, I'll dig you stuff. You class.
There's a pretty good.
There's a good scene.
Pretty good scene right around here. I'm gonna go there. Now, I don't know. Did you read anything about like garnets or
Yeah, this is garnet.
other precious?
Yeah,
That's a pretty.
the sluice will still catch the garnet.
Okay, it's a little, but I mean like pickers out of here, out of the plastic.
I mean, it's possible. Just take a brief look every time. I
Yeah.
feel like it's not worth spending an eon. But
I always wind up spending more time just looking at the cool rocks.
some good ironstone here. Means at least some heavy stuff getting caught there. I don't know if they can see what's going on here, so we're gonna move it. There you go. Yeah, that's good. So, as I said, I'm getting silty gravel stuff. Matt's classifying it down to small material. Gonna set up a sluicer on it, and then the concentrates from that sluice we're gonna hand pan.
I bet you this is somebody's little sluice run here.
And grab a camera zone. Go remedy that. We'll back you guys up so you can see the whole action. All the action. Once we get a system going, I'm gonna kind of switch back and forth between fishing and panning. And good. And we'll see what happens. Huh? No, you're all good.
You're fine, man.
Dude, I caught a brown trout from there like 20 minutes ago. They're in there.
Thought about getting a bigger classifier, but I honestly don't think it matters. This one's pretty much the size of the bucket anyway.
Oh, wow, that's a cool rock. Sweet. There you go. big old piece of quartz. Big old piece of quartz. It's not super mineralized, which means there's probably not gold in it. But yeah, really cool looking. I don't know if it'll focus. There we go. There's always cool rock. You find a lot of cool rocks, just general rocks, while panning too.
They're cool.
I know what a lot of them are. So that one's the calcite in it. I've been studying actually. Like Bobby gave me one of his old geology books. I've been studying it.
Oh, right. Yeah, you had an idea of what that rock that I
I
pulverized.
it could have been Chapo pyrite.
Like it's like
That actually makes some sense for Chapo pyrite too.
I knew it was that soft.
I'm keeping this one. Look at this one I just found. This is similar to the last one. This is quartz with yellow running through it. I think it's just two different types of quartz structures. I think it's quartz and yellow calcite, I think. But yeah, that's a cool one. Look at it. Oh, I dropped it. All right, picked it up. We're good.
This is a good one too. You got either mica.
I think I got a zipper pocket somewhere I can put this in. Well, I'll just put it in there. All right, I got a rock pocket here.
You gonna bring home rocks for your snack?
For my crusher, yeah. They don't even know about this yet. Well, members do. So who's in here that's a member? Stuart and Rod. They probably know about it, but yeah, I've been working on crushing down some stuff from last Colorado trip in my dolly pot I made. Hopefully you guys saw that members only short.
Oh, from the.
Yeah, ooh, yeah.
There's something going on in that one.
I think it's mica.
Yeah, it looks like mica. But it's cool for that.
So I don't know if you guys can see it, but as I turn it, it's got shinies in it. I think it's mica. So that's a cool one. So how's this gold take gonna occur, Matt? We doing 50-50 split? Oh, here's another big piece of mica. Here, same deal, just bigger. Check this out. You can see all the shinies in that one. Just big mica stuff. Yeah, so how's the gold take working? 50-50? Yeah. It is. We'll check it out later. On the spot identification of this one, possibly petrified wood. I'm gonna keep it and we'll take it home, see later. All right. You get another big scoop for you? Getting in the water.
No, it's a new skill. I broke my other one. Eliminating the wet one.
Like that. That's what is it? Sandstone? Sandstone? I just feel it's actually. Yeah. Make sure you feel free to turn the camera so they can see you setting it up. That's more interesting than what I'm doing. How's it going?
Good. I'm a fan.
You're-
Facebook, watch the gold diggers.
Yeah, we found some on our last trip up to the mountains.
Well, congratulations.
Have you panned here?
No, when I retire pretty soon. I'm a magnet fisher.
Oh,
Oh yeah, I do that too. Yeah.
And then metal detected. It's our anniversary, so I'm not playing. I just
You have
wanted-
to do non-fun stuff. I understand what
Yeah,
you're doing.
no, she's like, you go, baby. You go, get me some money. I said, okay.
Yeah.
So, but I hope you do well.
Yeah, you know, we're from Denver. With my nephew, they're visiting from Pennsylvania, so he's big into fishing and we do boat painting, so we're staying right here. We picked this spot primarily because of access to this. So, and you never know. I mean, they've been pulling gold out of this river forever. So.
Yeah, I'm Dale.
Hi, Dale, Matt.
Yeah,
Matt.
I'm fine.
That's all right. That's Nolan.
Yeah, I'm from the Springs.
Okay.
Been up here for our anniversary. It's stars and lake and stuff.
Oh, it's really nice up in the Fraser Valley.
I have a pastor friend, you know the stories. He's an old timer. He said, I've been tanning since I was young. And he showed me pictures of the green, the silver pan. And he goes, and then I ended up with this here.
I'll go through the concentrates with y'all. So
I mean,
it's just a rock. A lot of these are just rocks, but some of them are cool.
We have a little sluice. We've got this tiny little sluice. So this is.
That feels like ironstone.
You can take the miner's mark off.
Look at that one. That one's cool. Not cool enough to keep. It can't keep everything. That one's got some mica or something in it as well. I might keep that one. That one's cool.
But yeah, so we're not going to pull huge amounts out of here. But
You never know.
It's fun.
it's true. If I say it, right, I have to manifest it.
Yeah, it's just fun. Look at that one. Veins and stuff running through it.
Sluice Fox is the name of the company. There's lots of companies that make little ones and big ones. The one thing that I don't like are these little wing ones. I haven't, well, mainly because I haven't bought any spare ones yet.
But yeah, you just kind of pull them out in handfuls and look at what you got, see if anything good's in there.
We're gonna set it up.
This one's kind of cool.
So,
There's two of them in here that I want.
well, he has a YouTube channel. He's got people his live stream and people watching.
Yeah, I got 25 people in here watching right now.
You're 26. We got
Yeah, no, I do
one
everything.
analog.
I fish, I magnet fish, hike, camp, solo, backpack, kayak camp,
bushcraft, slinging.
bushcraft, yes,
Shooting.
sling like David used in the Bible. I've got one of those.
We're watching David.
Yeah, no, what he does, I can actually do that.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's fun. It's
He's
good
gotta
stuff.
find you a giant.
Those are usually corporations.
Yeah, right. Got a big sign that says
Yeah.
Amazon or something.
But I've not canned. I've watched. I've seen the colors.
This one's got a little piece of something in it. I don't know what it is, but it's pretty cool. The live chat might be frozen. Give me a moment here. Someone give me a chat. Let me know you're still there. Let me know you're still alive.
Fuck all the stuff off of
Well, in theory,
Some of these rocks are really cool. Yeah, someone give me a chat.
Well, we were, you never know, we were fishing at there's a lake in the Poconos, house up in the Poconos in Pennsylvania, and 20 feet off of our beach, we were just starting around out there, we found, what, 2 rods?
Yeah,
Two
no,
rods and a
I
battery.
drove down, did some underwater footage. I
somebody
covered
flipped
2
their-
rods and a kayak or in a boat battery.
Somebody flipped their canoe, and just said, forget it.
There's some good stuff in this one. You have a lot of fun. Oh, Stuart says I'm here. Sweet. Sometimes my chat just dies down and I, don't know if people are still there. Because sometimes there's a glitch where there's people chatting and I just can't see it. And I always want to make sure that I'm on top of that if it does happen. But like, there's so much stuff to pick through. You can't pick through all of it, but it's all... Just kind of give it a brief look. Spin stuff around. Some of these quartz rocks have the potential to just be gold bearing, so we could definitely somewhere along the way here just see a piece of gold sticking out of one of these quartz pieces, which would be really cool.
Oh
Oh no, we'll be around. Stop back and see how we did. Sure, it's Mission Discovery.
Not the Y.
Not
Don't
the
you
Y,
do it.
Sorry, I keep putting the Y.
Don't you do it too.
Mission
Everyone does the
Discover.
Y.
That's his.
The Y is taken. The Y is a space channel. Mission Discovery
Oh.
is a space channel.
You're gonna get copyright. You get in trouble.
Do you use 2 thumbs?
Huh?
Did you find it for me?
Yeah, I can find it
I
for
don't
you.
want to interrupt the show.
No, you're all good.
I know, my wife tells me how. So do you work at all, or is this all you do?
No, I do work. I work a lot, actually. I make a little bit of money doing this, but it's mostly just something I do for fun, build the community. I got a great community of people hanging out with and stuff. It's that one right there. So that's me right now, right there.
Oh, okay. Super cool. And I'm Dale. Thanks
Nice
for
to
your
meet you.
time.
I'm Nolan.
Nolan, I
Yeah,
appreciate
nice to
it.
meet you.
Hope I didn't interrupt you.
No, you are all good. I love talking to people. Thank you so much. Have a good one.
Mission has a shirt?
Yeah, kind of. Still picking through stuff. Just kind of give it a once over. All right, let's grab some more. Same deal, keep on rolling. You got a good spot up there.
I didn't say good.
You had a spot.
Oh, can you check me the little
You want to run this bucket?
Yeah.
We're gonna get ready to run this bucket here. Looking for gold? Indeed we are. We're doing some gold panning and fishing, kind of switching back and forth, doing a whole bunch of stuff. We got 1 brown trout on the board. We're collecting stuff to run through a sluice here in a minute. Whoa. All right, time to pick through some more of this stuff. Just kind of pull it out, give it a glance. None of that has anything in it. This one's a pretty sweet piece. Pinkish. That's a beautiful piece. This is a pure chalcedony. You can see that like waxy luster on it. That one's really cool too. Quartz structures in there. Sometimes I almost get too tied up with the rocks that I forget I'm looking for, like, you know, gold. All right, this handful has some crazy cool stuff in it. That's a rock. Check this one out. This one's got this whole face. It's either pyrite or mica, that whole face. You can see the shine there. Mineralized little piece of quartz. That's the type of stuff that might have gold. Sorry, it won't focus. That one. But yeah, keep picking through. Just kind of spin and toss it around. This one is feldspar, I believe. Feldspar. Piece of pyrite. Check that one out. That's a good one. Keeping that. Just kind of quick looking through stuff. I'll show you if I see anything cool. A lot of this stuff has mica and pyrite in it. Seeing a lot of stuff with that. It's like this one. This one's got right on that edge there, if it'll focus. It's got mica in there. Watch that rod, watch it. Alright.
I think that's a better spot over there.
Alright, possibly true. Let's
For
get.
sluicing it.
Oh, you want to set the sluice up over there?
Yeah, because there's not enough current right on the side to run it, so it's narrower over there.
Alright. Dale Air Ducker, how's it going? That's the guy we just saw.
Oh,
He said his name was Dale. At least I assume that's the same guy, or else that'd be a massive coincidence.
heck of a coincidence. What do we do here?
Yeah, this piece has got some, I think it's mica on the edge. Shiny stuff. Matt's gonna take over the bucket as I finish going through this thing of cons. And we're gonna follow him in a moment. Get the sluice set up and run that material, man. I've never sluiced, but it's the same. It's probably actually a little bit easier than panning. Not probably, it's definitely easier than panning. You just got to get the right amount of current, and then you just kind of drop it in and let the sluice do the work. All right, let's go rock and roll. Find Matt. Follow him over there. And yeah, well, see what kind of gold we got. He's setting up the sluice right over here. All right. So, let's see if we can get a good visual here. Go upstream. That'll be a nice visual. Oh yeah. Let me side. So, as you can see, Matt has the sluice set up in the current, and he's dumping slowly, kind of just shimmying a scoop of the finer material down.
Pretty good. We'll adjust it a little bit.
Yeah, so we just want to kind of adjust it to get the right flow rate, not catch anything other than black sand and gold, but also not too fast to where we're just chucking everything out the other side. So
makes panning a lot easier. This quarter bucket will wind up being like maybe 2 pans worth of stuff. We're catching some yellow and blonde sand here as well.
Yeah, so if you guys saw my gold painting video, if you haven't and you want to understand what's going on, it's a really good tool. It's a long one, but skip through. There's a lot of good information in there. I made some mistakes along the way, and I showed those to kind of show the process of me getting better. But yeah, you don't want to catch the blonde quartz type sands because that stuff is not super dense. You just want to be catching black sand, gold, that sort of stuff, just the super dense stuff. So we're going to try and adjust this flow rate to see if we can get it to get rid of the lighter stuff, but not too fast to where it's also chucking out our gold and black sand. And we also now, as an upgrade to our kit, not only have a classifier and a sluice, but we also both have black sand magnets, which means if we get down to a whole bunch of black sand, we can use that to help clear the pan of some of that stuff, get it a little easier to pan. Matt's doing mighty fine work over there. We'll get an up close and personal shot. Here's what we're looking like. So as you can see in here, we still got some brown stuff, which is kind of what we're trying to iron out. If there's a little bit, that's not a big deal. But
it's the bigger pieces.
Yeah, we don't want any like larger rocks that aren't, you know, super dense getting stuck in there. That's kind of the flow rate adjustment we're trying to get to.
Yeah, I think our metal, the metal wire is also not completely flat. So
yeah.
At the end here, I think it's bent up a little bit.
Yeah, it's not a perfect system, but
we'll fix that in there.
Yeah. Yeah. As you can see, most of that brown stuff's getting just chucked out the other side. And hopefully we're catching our black sand and gold. That's the idea. We should be, because it's physics. The same way you can trust the pan to do it the right way. If you're using right technique, if you set this up right, it's just physics. It should work out pretty well.
And I've set this up a couple times before, and this is what it looked like. And I was catching black sand, and I got a little flower gold.
Yeah, so Matt has used this particular sluice before. It's a pretty easy concept. It's a lot easier concept than panning, I'd say, don't you think?
Well, yeah, it gets you. It's an extra step, but it gets you.
But I'd say like getting
proficient
proficient at panning is a lot harder than getting proficient at sluicing, don't you? Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I suppose if you set it up wrong, but you kind of know it looks wrong. Like you've got water overtopping everything, stuff is just washing out the back.
Yep.
Like you can tell. And also when we take this apart and wash it out, if you don't have any black sand,
then you got a problem.
Right. So my thought process was,
especially in a place like Colorado, because some of the places I go to in PA, if you guys watched my gold panning video, don't have a ton of black sand. Everywhere here has black sand. So
if we're catching black sand, and I can actually caught a few small pieces of gold. So.
Yeah.
And if I'm catching the small pieces of gold, that makes me think that it's working, right?
That's right. Because that's the stuff.
I'd like to catch a big piece of gold, but if you're catching small pieces,
for sure,
you'll catch bigger pieces.
Yeah, no, if you catch the small pieces, which are the stuff that like would get washed out the other side, if it were to happen, then you've got a good shot of catching anything bigger if it happens to hit the sluice. So.
Yeah, that the classifier and the sluice gets you processing material much faster.
Oh yeah.
And this is not a secret. This has been known for hundreds of years or something.
So this is a short sluice, so as you can see, Matt's doing a pretty good job of making sure it gets in right at the head of the sluice. Make sure we have the entire length to try and catch anything. He's doing a pretty good job.
Yeah, that's the one downside. So this is a 12-inch by 4-inch sluice. And they say your drop should be about 1 inch per foot.
So we're trying to keep it fairly level here. It's generally. I'll put you guys back up on the tripod. I'm getting tired of kneeling in the water. Ugh. Here's the tripod setup in all of its glory. So yeah. How much of this bucket we got left? I'm gonna show them what the bucket looks like. Take a scoop. Not much left in there. There's one big rock. I'll remove that. Oh, there we go. Stuart saying hi to people. Yeah, well, basically the idea is, you think we could just chuck that all into one pan then?
Okay.
So I've got my pan, which is a 12-incher, sitting right here. We're just gonna wash all the stuff that sluice catches into my pan, and I'll pan it down and show you guys what I get. And then Matt and I, which we're probably not gonna get a ton, we're just having fun. It's not like, you know, we're splitting $100 two ways, but Matt and I are gonna do a 50-50 gold split for this trip. So, I don't know, how's this gonna work? You wanna, like, every day just put it in a pile and split it in half?
Let's make a pile first.
Yeah, exactly, right.
Then we'll worry about how to.
I have confidence that we're gonna get something.
I think we might make enough money to get some guacamole at our for dinner tonight.
That's right. So, did you watch the end of the gold painting video? See how much I weighed it at?
I didn't watch the Colorado part yet.
Okay, guess how much you know what it looked like. Guess how much money we made.
You got a scale now.
I did. I have a very accurate measurement. Guess how much money we made?
Is it
Just on gold.
Is it in milligrams or grams?
The what? The
gold that you got.
it's in milligrams.
50 milligrams?
Huh?
50?
Nowhere near it.
There you go.
3.
3 milligrams?
Well, no, sorry, my bad. 9.
Or 9 milligrams.
We made a little over $1. Our garnets were worth almost as much.
Really?
Yeah, because we got quite a few. But hey, it's about the experience, and this is probably going to give us a lot better chance of getting something worth a little bit more.
That was just sticking a pan in
Yeah, that
the
was
river,
just,
like.
we had one pan. This was the only pan we have. We now have 3 pans between the two of us, and a sluice, and a classifier. And this is potentially better gold water than what we ran last time. So the probability of getting more is pretty high. So Matt's almost done. He's just kind of hand feeding the last little bit in the bucket there. Make sure you do that effectively, because the stuff that's at the bottom of the bucket often is the stuff that has the heaviest concentrates, just because, you know, it likes to fall. That's the whole concept behind gold painting in general. So he wants to make sure he gets that stuff in there pretty precisely, gets all that out so that we get anything that was in there. And then we're going to wash it into my 12-inch pan, and I'm going to pan it down, see what we got. All right, so he's going to lift up the sluice, chuck it in there, and then we're going to wash it out in this bucket, put whatever's in that bucket in here.
Alright. So this is a fatal flaw, or the one design flaw of this guy right now.
So this is a Sluice Fox panning and sluice kit. It came with 2 pans, a scoop, similar stuff to what my kit came with. 2 pans, a scoop,
Came with a couple of little vials.
vials, snuffer bottle,
magnet.
and then the sluice stuff. So, for what, like $60?
It was like $60 off design, yeah.
Yeah, not bad, not bad.
So I'll be sure to use them slowly.
Got the pan, got the sluice, got the bucket. We're gonna rock and roll and see what happens here.
So this was interesting. This miner's moss I haven't used before, obviously, but it catches weight. It looks a lot denser than it is.
Yeah.
It catches a lot more material than I thought it would have.
All right, so we essentially, I'm gonna get some water in here. You ready? Hold it up right so that way.
Okay, so see how that bent up a little bit there?
Yeah. So Matt's gonna peel this back.
You see this?
Yeah, look at all the stuff caught underneath this thing and in this thing. Look at that. So we're gonna put that in there. I'm gonna get a little water in here. Use the pan and kind of wash it out. Where?
Yeah. Oh yeah, you're good.
All right, so you got some water in there.
The stuff sticks in the black rubber pretty good.
Take the. Yeah, you scoop. Hopefully we can see it right here. And then flip it the other way.
Yeah, this I've noticed like along the edge.
Yeah, along the edge.
I don't know if that stuff ever comes out, but
And then
that's
essentially here, see if I can hold it between my legs and do it. Oh yeah, I'm a pro. We're gonna take this mat.
You're looking good.
It's a fairly simple process. Wash out the weeds, make sure there's nothing in there. And you kind of run the mat like this, kind of like this, through the water. Agitate it, see if you can get everything to fall out.
What's that?
All right, now, see if I can get some of these weeds
It's kind of.
out.
It reminds me of the green scrubbies that for your dishes.
Yeah.
It's kinda
Scotch
like
Brite pads.
Scotch Brite, yeah.
So now, the key,
So out of that, yeah. So you'll see out of that, there was a quarter to a third a bucket of stuff that made it through the classifier.
gonna drain off some of that water.
Yeah, this wasn't helping.
Yep.
This
We're gonna use the scoop. We're gonna turn the bucket upside down, like this. So that stuff will drain out. Where's the scoop right there?
downriver.
Yeah, exactly. Use the scoop, chuck water up in there and get it to wash down the stuff in the bucket. Nope, don't do that. Kind of rotate it a little bit.
Yeah. Our little. I'll show the end of our little mesh screen part was bent up just a little bit, and we weren't getting a good flow.
All right. So now I want to go to a slightly calmer spot, probably right over here, and I'm gonna pan this down.
So that was a third of a bucket.
Yeah, I'll show them in a second here. This is a mighty fine section for panning right here. Yeah, a long time to pan that whole thing. Sluice it down to this. This is, how much of a bucket you think it was?
Quarter to a third.
Quarter to a third of a bucket, just that much in the pan. Let's see what we get.
That's the stuff that we're looking for.
And unearth the black sand magnet
Oh yeah.
and the snuffer from my kit, so we have it at ready access. It's over here. I brought it. Matt walked all the way down to our other spot to look for my gear. I brought it with me. I don't think he realized. It's all good. Communication error on my part, obviously. It's really hard to lose gold, but I tend to, you know, when I get down to this amount, just take my time, be nice and slow anyway. Not worth risking it. So we're down to mostly black sand.
Give this a shot.
Oh yeah, black sand magnet.
Here, leave it down. I just kind of like shake it around in there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Look at that. Looks like a fan. You have a nice little one.
Yeah, I do. So there you go. Black sand magnet, pulling out some of that black sand. Wash that off.
You have a number vial?
Yeah, I do.
Mine only has gold in it.
Yeah. Well,
I don't wanna
did you
contaminate
bring
our
your
cake.
did you bring yours down? Is it over there? We'll bring it over eventually and show the camera. I have the microscope lens with me.
Yeah,
so
we're going to need the microscope lens. That's from my first trip. I didn't get a whole lot, but there's a couple you can see in there. Before we
All right,
get ahead of
let's
ourselves.
give it. Here, hand me my little black sand guy. So I have like a
precision
pen version.
I'm going to start getting more for the
I think this would be a pretty good spot over here, too.
Kind of pull some of that out. Drop it right there. Put it right there. All right, we're gonna try and reveal what we got in here. I don't know if I can pan around the camera. Probably not. Ken Reed, how's it going? Thanks for stopping in. We are getting down to the concentrates of our first sluicing session of the day. You're gonna see what we got in here. I'm just gonna do it. And hopefully allow you guys to see it.
color.
I don't know. I'm not down to the...
We're not down to the nitty grits.
I'm gonna stand in the sun.
Yeah, you're gonna have to turn face the other way.
I think we got ourselves a strikeout. I'm gonna look one more time, but I think we got ourselves a strikeout. Huh. That's a no-go. We got nothing. Where are we? We are at the Fraser River in Granby, Colorado. I'm just gonna leave that stuff right there. We can come back to that. That's an unfortunate way to start the day. But yeah. Matt's pulling more stuff. Where's he pulling stuff from? What's this guy doing? From
One on the upstream side of this big rock. Probably hasn't moved. So the water's coming in here, and so I'm thinking, and there's a nice little delta here.
Yeah, I'd say also try and, if I'll go grab the shovel, I'll get behind that rock.
Yeah, that wasn't a great place for me to go with my boots.
Yeah, no, I'll go get the other shovel.
Got the insulated waders. And those insulated waders are going to work. I'm glad I didn't buy other ones. No joy in that first bucket.
Nope. Do
But
salmon run.
Well, we got black sand. We got a pretty good amount of black sand.
Looks so fishy, says Stu. Do salmon run the river? A couple of them, not many.
I think there's gold in this one.
Let me see it. Ooh, you might be on something.
It's not silvery. But I didn't look at it without my sunglasses on. So I think it's more of the.
That's highly possible.
Is that the swing?
Yeah, that's Micah.
Yeah, that's okay. That's different. Okay, yeah, that one looks a little different. To me.
Yeah, Matt might be onto something. He might have found a gold-bearing piece of mineralized quartz. Check this out.
Bring that home for your
Yeah, for my crusher.
smash pot.
I don't know. We're not in the best lighting. See, like, there's a speck right there. If I turn it, there's a couple on this side that are all yellowy as well. The camera's not focusing well enough to see it, but that might be something real nice. I'm gonna go, who is this? Sorry about that, guys. But yeah, I'm gonna go put this down somewhere safe because this one might actually have some gold in it. That's possible. We'll see. All right, I'm back. Sorry.
No cool rocks.
Huh? Oh wait, let me look at that. That might be chert. Let me see it.
There's a limestone around here too.
I think that is limestone. Chunk of limestone, I think. All right, I'm gonna collect stuff from behind this rock right here. Oh, there's a lot of sediment. See if I can get in there. Oh my gosh, it's cold. Temperature when I woke up this morning was 33 degrees.
Yep, we had a little frost on the ground.
Yeah, 33 degrees when I woke up this morning.
I remember hearing, I think it was on Mythbusters. We were doing a pain tolerance thing.
Yeah.
Like, oh yeah, it was do men or women tolerate pain better? And they used putting the arm in ice water as the pain trigger. And they said that's a common thing to do in pain studies is to put you in cold water.
Like
you get the same response.
The first time you do it after a ways away from it, it's definitely the worst. Like I did that and then I panned and my arms weren't all the way in it for probably a good half an hour. And then I went back. But now
you kind
now
of
it's not that bad. It's the first
numb.
time. It's the shock from it that is the problem.
And then if you can dry off it.
Yeah. Got some stiff. Oh. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I made a hole now. Oh, look at that. Here, move that off the shelf for me. That's not going in the plastic bag.
Digging out this hole.
Huh?
This is either going to be a good idea or a bad idea. I want to pull a lot out of this hole here.
Got like a hole now.
That's where it's all been accumulating, right? That's the
Yeah. Knock that rock off. Look at that red one. Good.
I see some of that.
There's some big rocks in that one.
Sticking my butt right in the camera. One for the fans there.
Oh, no, huge one. Oh.
I was going to try right here. Right. That's my work shovel
Is that?
that I use for wetlands.
It's a good shovel, man.
Well, it's I just had to buy that one. I broke my shovel in the field last week. That's a Husky. It's a decent shovel. Do you know how much that costs at the Home Depot now? You want to guess? With tax, $40.
Oh, Lord.
$40.04 for a good shovel.
That's wrong.
We got a lot of gold to pay to pay for that shovel and all.
Yeah, that's wrong.
And
You know,
you're into it over there.
I'd be really happy if we walked away between the two of us with like $8. That'd be really nice. It's just fun.
No, I'm going back to what you said when we were in Salida. I just want one picker.
Oh yeah, no, dude. If I found one
Just
picker,
one picker.
one picker would make my month, dude. You're standing like you're mooning the camera there, Matt.
I know, that's what I said before. I'm not in a good spot, but that's what you get with live TV, man.
Yeah, live streaming. That's how it works, guys.
You get my big old butt.
Ooh, what's that one called? Oh, I don't know. You know where you're finding those green rocks in Salida?
Yeah.
So I know what those are now.
It was like green and gray.
They're called epidote. See it? Oh. Yeah. All right. Take a sneak peek. Oh, never mind. Oh, it's up there. There we go. Whoa, whoa.
Hot shovel. Oh, that's a good one right there. Good one. That was our money. That was our money scoop right there.
Ready?
Go.
Oh wow, look at this. That's cool.
Hey.
Wow.
How'd we do?
Awesome. This is so cute.
I know, it's great.
I was saying to Abby about the time you got
We got sister and aunt behind the camera now. Still here watching. Sweet. Check out this piece I just found.
Yeah, we talked to a couple of guys, what guys have done, and outdoor activities like this, and we're talking about
Quartz with orange right there. That's pretty sweet. Oh no, not the foam. No, the foam. Also important, because that's my windsock. All right, back in business. We're getting ready to start panning this, or sluicing this one down. While Matt's sluicing this big old bucket down.
Is that bucket about half? I think that bucket's about ready to sluice.
Yeah. There's a lot in here.
Yeah, it's still in there.
Well, me and I were talking about it because we might go, our senior into
Oh my gosh. This is something cool. You know, I've been showing you guys pieces that have little mica flakes in it. Check this out. This whole thing, that whole side of it is a mica flake. I'm keeping that one. That one's cool.
The water is nice too. It doesn't cool off. The water is a
I'm gonna move the camera up here because the lighting's better, and so that way you don't have to look at Matt's butt while we're scooping. Yeah?
I'm gonna go back here. Where did we? I think we walk up here.
Oh no.
There to sluice down there, but I'm going to go inside first for a back break.
Dude, that was a cool rock. I dropped it.
Oh no. Yeah, good luck.
It fell like right here, man. Matt's gonna go to the bathroom, and then he's gonna sluice that down. So once I'm done looking at these cool rocks, I'm gonna go walk around and do a little bit of fishing. It's a little bit fuzzy, says Stu. All right, well. No, I should be good. Let me know if the fuzzy clears up. Also, if it's fuzzy for anybody other than Stu, let me know so that way I can make a judgment call on what we're doing. I'm just looking through rocks behind the camera here. We'll have to also, as we go through, I forgot to look last time, as we go through our pan, after we sluice stuff down, we'll have to look for garnets too. I love garnets. That's better. Sweet. We are going to go back to some fishing for a moment here. Matt's going to do the sluicing. And then I think generally how this is going to work is Matt's going to do the sluicing primarily, and I'll do the panning primarily. There's a train coming through nearby. You can see it, or I can see it over there. I'm not going to turn the camera, but he's over yonder. Last few rocks. All right, let's go down, grab the fly rod, fish for a couple minutes. Here's what this bucket's looking like. Good stuff in there. But yeah. Go do a little bit of fishing. See what we can find. Where's my rod? It's right there. 13 people in here, 23 thumbs up. We've been running live for an hour and 26 minutes. 36% battery, and we got a big old power pack strapped to the tripod, so we shouldn't be limited by that. It's slowly getting warmer. Yeah, we'll do that, and then the net is up there if we need it. We can go grab that. I want to hit this little stretch right here. Hookset John says, I like fishing. Me too, man. we just had one. Yeah, so feel free to sluice that down when you're ready. I can pan it for you. Oh, that was definitely a
I
fish.
might pan it too. Let's see.
Oh, Matt's giving a thermal reading of the water here.
It says 46.
46-degree water.
45.9. Yeah.
There was a time in my life when I took showers in that water temp.
Yeah, that's
I used to take cold showers exclusively.
it's
I
brisk.
still do occasionally, but I used to take 45-degree showers all the time.
Your tap water's 45 degrees.
In the winter, it is.
Oh yeah. Got me a seltzer, sunshine. I got the sunshine flavored
What's the technical pronunciation of that?
La Croix.
La Croix? Is that actually it?
La Croix. CROI. I don't know. I took half a year of French in
Half a year.
8th grade, 9th grade. 100 years ago. My French is not good.
100 years ago.
100 years. Where do we put that solution? You panned it over here.
All the gold stuff's up there. When you're done sluicing it, let me know. We'll clean it out and I'll pan it down again. See what the live chat's saying. A whole lot of nothing. Oh. Alrighty. I'm gonna move upstream. I'm gonna go grab my bag first though. Hey, mainly we are gold panning and fishing in Colorado today. We've got one trout on the board. No gold so far, but we've only done one sluice. So, yeah, we've got a lot more panning to come. I'm pretty certain we will find stuff. But yeah, I'm going to, not trip, hopefully. I'm going to grab my fishing bag. That way I've got it with me as I traverse the stream. Sling this guy over the shoulder. And then we're going to go like this. Oh. Walk around some more. Mainly, I thought I made you a mod. I don't know. I can do that here in a minute. Heck yeah, I will. We're just moving to a different spot. We've got 3 days here. So just because I move on from the spot doesn't mean I won't revisit it eventually. But Yeah. This is fly fishing only. There's a couple ponds stocked with trout that we might hit later. They're fly fishing only. So everything on this little resort area is fly fishing, but we'll be doing some spin stuff later on in the trip. Just not right now. That's okay, I'm fairly proficient with the fly rod. Doesn't bother me. All right, drop that bag off the shoulder. I'm gonna go try right here. Matt. 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 When you're done, let me know. Whoa! Almost fell down. All right, we're gonna move upstream a tad. May change up flies here eventually. We're gonna move upstream some. All right. One brown trout is the fish count for today. Gold count, none through one sluice box session. We're going back for sluice session 2 as we speak. Matt's working on that as I look around. Yeah, I don't need a license here, but as soon as I leave the premises, I'll get it later today. I'll need one. This is all private, so because we're essentially paying for access to this. You don't need a license here, but we will later. And that is something I will acquire when it is needed. There we go. What the heck? My fly rod literally just broke. That's a big problem. How did it break? What the heck? Alright, here's what we're gonna do. Yeah, no, it's full broken. That's ridiculous. I was praising this fly rod like not long ago for how much I liked it, and now it's broken, which is not a good thing for this rod, like for the prospects of me continuing to like this rod. That was nothing unusual. There was no line wrapped around anything. It got stuck in a plant, and I pulled on it once to just see if it would come out, like normal bend of the rod, and it broke. I don't know why that happened. It makes no sense. So we're gonna have to figure something out. there. That's annoying. Yes, it's broken. It might be a fault. Well, yeah, but I'm in Colorado, Stu. I can't just be without a fly rod given that this is fly fishing only section. We're gonna need to rig something here. Let's see what we can do for now. We're gonna have to rig something. I agree with you long term. It's just right now we need a fly rod. So we're gonna work on fixing this. We've got lots of sticks over here. See if we can find a stick to splint the rod with. Is essentially the idea I'm going with for right now. And then we'll wrap it really tight if we can splint the rod. Take off the section. Yeah, no. That's not gonna work. Yeah, right at the end of the first section, which is a weird spot to break, frankly. Based upon physics, it's an odd breaking point. But yeah. So it's not even like it broke near a guide, so I could just use it. That's really not ideal in any way. Let's see what this section's like as far as splinting. Alright, that's got potential. Alright, if we can kind of strip this piece down a little bit, I think that might be a possible solution in the temporary. A solution. Yeah, except that would make it like a 10 weight fly rod because of where it broke. I appreciate the suggestion, but that's not something I'm willing to do. Also, all the rest of the rod's fine. So if I can get the company to send me just the tip section. We're trying. Stuart, I know fundamentally it will work, but I'm not willing to do that because the rest of the rod's fine, and then that would compromise the rest of the rod. I'm not saying you're wrong, I'm saying I'm not willing to do that. And then I need to wrap it really good with something. We will see if this works. Yeah, I'm not totally sure how that actually happened in the way that it did. I think Stuart, which it doesn't make sense because I've caught 3 fish on this rod. No, Stuart, I don't have anything. We flew in, man. I have a whole lot of nothing other than what I need because we had to go on a plane to get here. Yeah, and this is fly fishing only section, so if I don't have this rod, I can't fish. Okay. I have a number of potential things that we could do to try and remedy this. But first step for all of them is we gotta get back down there and see what Matt has available, because they actually live here and I don't know what he brought as in terms of things that I could potentially repair this with. So we're gonna go see about that. It'd be a temporary repairment, and then I'd call the company and see how quick they can send me something out. First of all, I do like this rod generally, so I would just want to have it. My rod's over 50 years old. Stuart, it's not a zip tie fix. It really isn't. It's broke right here. So I'm going to try and splint it and wrap it. That's the only way this gets back to usable condition. We're going to see. Yeah, we'll have to see. And then it very well could do something like as soon as I get it repaired, I can cast with it, but if I hook into a fish, it breaks again. We will see. Yeah, no, I'm not doing that, because then that messes with the taper of the rod, and then it's then, like, I'll go buy another cheap fly rod from the local fly shop before I use this thing with a splint on it. If I can get a splint in it, I'd do that. But I'd go buy another fly rod before I do that. it's just gonna like make it way harder to fish, not enjoyable, all those things. I got an order of operations here. We're gonna go see if we can repair it the right way. If I can't repair it the right way, I'm gonna see if I can rent another fly rod. If I can't, I'm gonna buy the cheapest thing available. And no matter what happens, I'm gonna call the company right after this live, see if they can send me out a piece and how fast it'd get here. So maybe we can have it by Sunday and use it on Sunday or something, I don't know. Yeah, that wouldn't work because the actual rod itself is splintering too. It doesn't have enough stability to even like zip tie anything to it unless you have something inside of the blank, inside of the hollow piece. So it's like full broken. The only way we're gonna do it is if I can splint it on the inside and wrap it. We will have to see what I can do. So that might make the rest of this live a gold panning live. And then we'll see what I can do about getting back to fishing here shortly. I do appreciate your suggestions. I understand what you're saying. It's just compromised to the point of, like, I don't even think that would work anymore. So, yeah, there's a lot of sticks and stuff here. I'm just gonna try that. Where the heck did Matt go? Oh, he's way down there. Is he panning it? It looks like he's got this thing done. I don't know. Let's go find Matt. See what he's up to. I see him, I think. I think he's that figure over there. Yeah. Matt, you do any panning? Or did you just get it down to concentrates? Prospecting. Did you find anything?
Huge deposit of black sand right here.
Huh.
I came down to check out this little drop here.
Did you find anything?
I didn't pan out that.
Okay, so I should do
Everything's
that.
ready in that black bucket.
Did you bring any like electrical tape or anything?
You got a hole?
I got a broken rod.
Oh, no.
I don't even know how it happened. It broke at the weirdest spot too.
That's not gonna hold it though, is it?
I'm trying to splint it and wrap it.
Splint it. I don't have anything, but you have your phone.
Mm-hmm.
Text the ladies. They're going into town. Have them stop and pick up a roll of duct tape at the Safeway.
All right. We'll see what we can do with that.
I didn't see anything in the house.
All right, I'm gonna go pan down the stuff we got over yonder. Matt's.
It took a while to set up that sluice. It's tough to get enough water going through it because it's. Anyway.
Bear with me as I mess with the microphone here to get the windsock in. Bear with me, please. All right.
Maybe my imagination, but I swear I saw some color in here.
Possibly. I mean, we'll check it out. I'll go pan this stuff down and then I'll come join you. All right, we're gonna go pan down the second pan of sluice concentrates. Matt says he's got a spot with lots of good black sand, so we'll have to check that out in a minute then. We will, yeah. Ugh. We'll go down here, pan this out, see what's down there for a little bit. We've already been going for almost 2 hours. We'll cut it here shortly. I'll see what I can do about this rod. We might pop back up later. We might just go with the GoPro. We'll see what happens. All right, so I'm gonna grab my tools. There's my pan. Tools and such. Live from our deck. It was great to meet you. Awesome. Alright, put that
What
stuff.
happened? Did you get snagged or?
I got snagged. I pulled on it once and the thing just snapped. And I was pulling on it in a manner to where there's no way it should have snapped. I think there was like a defect in the blank or whatever. Or a little nick in it somewhere. Get this stuff into the pan. But, huh? Oh yeah, holy.
Yeah.
That's gotta have stuff in it.
Yeah.
Matt found a beauty of a spot.
A little seam of black sand. This, yeah, a lot less bronze.
Yeah, nice to meet you too, Dale. Thanks for stopping in.
Let's wave at him. He's over there someplace. Hey, Dale.
Somewhere. Alright,
You have that.
see if I can get this into a pan.
Let's see what this looks like. Oh, you're sitting in my sluice box.
Am I?
Yeah.
Oh, is this your spot?
Yeah. Well, I set this up.
Here, help me get the stuff out and then I'll get out of your hair.
Oh, yeah.
We can grip them. Both of the implements. Oh yeah, there you go. Take that bucket. Yep, I got it. Alright. Matt's gonna start working sluice. Again, I'm gonna go over here and pan. Alright. Yale Blowham, hi, thanks for stopping in. Nice to meet you. Sorry if I messed up your name. I tried my best. It working?
You gotta get it with like, you're trying to set it up with all the nature variables. Try to get something organized and laminar.
Mostly black sand now. Put that down in the main pan. what a catch. Oh, that's definitely gonna be a highlight in the live.
Dangerous panning,
Yeah, dude, that was a great catch. Gotta give myself some props there. Got some good black sand out of that. Check out the black sand. All right, let's give ourselves a reveal, see what we get here. Lots of little mica flakes in this one. Couple of good little garnets. I haven't got the gold yet, but we'll see. I think that's another no-go on gold,
Nothing.
but we got garnets.
Okay.
Like we're catching heavy stuff. Yeah, no go on gold, but I'll suck up these garnets. Hopefully you guys can hear what I'm saying. Colorado, yes. Huh?
I feel better about this.
Yeah, no, that has some good black sand in it. That might be better. But I am gonna...
A lot of black sand in that one, right?
No, not a ton. You do want to chase that black sand, for sure. We are going to...
This one's about ready.
We're gonna separate this out. See if we can find some of these garnets. There's quite a few of them in here. There's a lot of little tiny garnet. There's a couple bigger ones, like that guy. Got him. That guy. Two garnets in there. There's a bigger garnet. He's not that big. Two garnets. We'll call it at that for this pan. Matt's current pan is looking like it's got a boatload of black sand, which is a good sign. So, yeah. Looks like a nice play to go this weekend or next. Yeah. Couple garnets, but we're getting ready to rock and roll another pan, see if we can find gold. Mark Remillard, hopefully I said that right, sorry if I didn't. Wash this out into the pan again, and then we're gonna roll. Alright, ready? Help me out here. Oh. Where's the scoop at?
Hear that rain last night?
A little bit, yeah.
Like a hawk. The solution spot. Do not foul the solution spot. I had to fix this bucket. And I'm cracking it. It was the only one that had a good handle on it, so I had to melt the bottom of the bucket.
There you go. All right, another pan.
Pan number 2.
Yeah, we got one trout. Unfortunately, broke a rod. We're still hunting for first piece of gold. We did find a couple garnets, so that's kind of where we're at right now. First day of this particular Colorado trip, so we're working on it, seeing what we can do here.
We're in Colorado like 12 hours.
What?
We're in Colorado like 12 hours.
Yeah, literally. Like, I just shy of 12 hours I've even been in the state. Our plane landed around 11:30 p.m. Mountain Time. Quite a bit more black sand in this one, it looks like. Which is good, that's what we want. Whoa. Really big garnet. Can I pick it up? That's a picker size garnet. I picked it up. All right. Get that back into the pan. Give it one more little rinse. Okay. Back into the pan. She goes. Some good black sand action. Black sand. Get rid of it. See what we got. Oh, good garnets in this one. Whoa. Yeah, some of these garnets are really good. Looks like another potential gold no-show. We'll do it one more time, but we definitely have good garnets. I wonder if this section of creek just doesn't have it. It is very, this section of creek is very manicured and man-made because of the resort. And I wonder if because of that, like a lot of these rocks aren't natural, or I don't know, maybe a different section of this creek would be better. Because we know there's gold in this creek, there's lots of records of that, but we just haven't found any today. I wonder if that's because of, you know, the fact we're in this like resort type thing. Some really, really good garnets though. Yeah, that's a no on the gold, but we got good garnets. JB Weld fiber weld tape. Okay, I will look for that. Send me, that's my dad, Jeff Schaefer. Send me a text about that when you can, Dad. About what specifically I think, like how I should apply that and so on and so forth. I guess he saw the rod breakage. Yeah. And as I mentioned, it's very important that I get some sort of serviceable fly rod, because this section of river and the ponds on this property are fly fishing only. So if I don't have that fly rod, I ain't fishing here. We gotta go somewhere else to fish, which we might do anyway, but you know, we want to be able to make the most of the stuff that's right here. Good garnet. Got to get the snuffer ready to roll. He's right here. It's a beauty of a garnet. You guys can probably see it. All right, let's see if I can get you to see it on the camera. It's nice and round. I don't know if you'll be able to see the red color. Oh yeah. See that guy? Beauty of a garnet. There you are. gonna suck that guy up. Okay, there's a couple other of similar size in here. Really good garnet, man. There's seemingly not a lot of gold here. There you go, that's another good one. That one's much more pink. Let's see if we can, oh, I moved it. Dude, it keeps moving. There we go. Much more pinky guy. Right there. I don't know how close it'll focus, but there you go. Yeah, gonna suck that guy up. Much more pink garnet. Today I like garnets too. You know, there's a special sort of appeal of gold. And I can find decent garnets back home in PA, but I'll still take them. They're cool. They have some decent value as well. Not near as much as gold, but the pieces you get are typically much bigger. So we got 2 really good sized garnets out of that one. There you go. Matt's coming back with another load of stuff. I think we're probably gonna run this and then call it a day for this, or call it a wrap for this live. We'll possibly do another one later on in the day. And then, yeah, and then I'm gonna see what I can do about fixing this rod and get back to some fishing. No gold. Really good
Deep pocket on right on the top corner of that rock down there.
Matt's got a bucket full from a deep pocket, he says. So that's a good sign.
He's been collecting for a while, so now he's got that.
Whoa. Matt's gonna run the sluice.
It's not a lot, but
My dad suggested a particular type of tape to fix the rod. JB weld fiber weld.
there is a Ace Hardware, not too
Yeah,
far.
no, I mentioned. We'll hit that up and see what's there.
Yeah, there's something with the Ace. I think it'd be there.
Huh? Is this not the camera? Where's the little can? Oh, it's all your stuff back here. I'll go get that.
Yeah, it's all in my backpack.
All right, got the little pan. Check out this I just found while walking around. It's got some very metallic luster. I think it's a big piece of mica on the underside, but it's cool.
Did I season that little pan?
Yeah, you did. All right, so here's what I'm gonna do. Matt's scooping away right there, but in between these rocks, there's just some stuff. I'm just gonna fill a little pan and do that. All right, got a little pan. Gonna do him right here. Just filled up with my hands. Check this rock out. Super nice milky quartz. And then there's orange spots on the underside. That's cool. Keeping it. Let's see what we can do. 10 people in here, 30 thumbs up. Thank you guys. You emptying that into a pan for me? Huh? No good gold or garnets in that one.
That was just right on the side here, right?
Yeah. Like, I mean, you still get down to some black sand, but there's... I was wondering, I was telling the camera, I wonder if because this is so manicured, I wonder if like a lot of the original deposits have been covered up. Because like they definitely arranged these rocks on the side over here.
There,
Yeah. So like I wonder if some of the good deposits that used to be here have been covered up. Watch, Matt will find some on his first pan of the day. I promise it's not my panning skills. I'm the one who taught Matt to pan.
I wouldn't brag about that. I'm not a very good panner, so
Well, you know what you're doing generally.
getting there.
Stratification. Paper cuts, how's it going? Thanks for stopping in. Mark and Tony. Oh, Tony Hamilton. Sorry, I didn't see you. I don't know if you're still there, but I didn't greet you. Luckily, Stuart got you. 17 people in here, 30 thumbs up. One brown trout, couple garnets on the board so far. We're looking for some gold and possibly a way to fix a broken rod.
This is all from one spot, so all our eggs in one pan.
So if we find something, we go back there.
Where's that man?
Do you want to take one or you want to?
Whichever you put your hands on first.
No. I'm not gonna make you make an amazing catch like you made me do. And then I'd say drop it in the corner of the pan and then pick it up again just to make sure you don't pick up anything you don't want to. As you can see, if you haven't watched my gold panning video, we talked about a lot of just general techniques in there. As you can see, Matt's not actually doing like any forward motion. He's not tilting the pan. He's lifting it up and letting the water do the work. If you do that, then it's just physics, and you can trust that if there's something heavy there, it's going to be caught by those riffles. I'd take more out. There you go.
I don't really use the small riffles. I don't know if that's.
I
don't know. That's probably a missing technique.
I use them sometimes. It's a sometimes thing.
Sometimes too.
Huh? is none up there. That log is still underneath.
You got my pants wet.
Well, at least we can't say you wet your pants.
No, I didn't wet my pants. Well, I did down here.
Nobody needs to hear that.
I'm an old man. That happens.
You do pretty well. Good garnet in here. Oh my gosh, that's a good one. Look at that garnet. I'll get that one. I also wonder if, like, we potentially still have. Nope. But I will take that garnet. I also wonder if we potentially still have some stuff stuck in the miner's moss. Alright, let me, whoa! Like, why do you just have a satchel? Like, for what purpose did you have said satchel before this?
It was a universal. I think that was a fun one.
Good garnet, but yeah, good garnet, just not a ton of gold. Well, no gold so far. Meaning if it's in here, in this stretch. We know it's in this river overall, but this is a private stretch that has been, like, manicured, if you will. So, that may be part of the reason why this isn't producing in the way we thought the whole river would. Lots and lots and lots and lots of little baby garnets, and a couple of decent ones that I'm picking up. Oh yeah, we got a little collection of garnets in the bottom. You can see I'm through the bottle. All right, let's see if we can get you guys a view. Let's I'm gonna dump this into the little pan, put on the microscope lens, show you the garnets, and then I'm probably gonna call it a day for this live. We might come back up later and attempt to tackle this rod situation rather. All right, let's get this into a little pan. Alright. See what we can do to get you guys a picture of all our garnets in one spot. Let's see. Yeah. All right. I don't know if you guys can see. Oh yeah. Got a pile of them. 2 big ones right there. That's our best one of the day right there. Those are all garnets. I wonder if we can get the microscope lens on the camera during the live stream and get you a really up close picture. We're gonna try. We're gonna give it a shot. I've never done this before, so bear with me. Got the microscope lens for the phone. All right, let's try. Okay. All right, you can see like the ridges of my finger. Let's, all right, let's tilt this down like this. Okay, that is a thing. Put one on my finger. Well, you can see it, but it kind of blends in with my finger. Let's, I'm thinking. Let's see if we can get one of them or a couple of them onto this. Hold on. All right, we got a strategy. We're trying. There you go. Here's one of the garnets. Nice and pink. Let's get another one out. That worked. Let's see if we can get a really nice big one. I'm working on it. I know you guys can't see anything. Sorry about that. All right, we got 3 of them grouped together. Let's give this a shot. Oh no, I lost my grouping. All right, there's 3 of them. All right, I'm losing it. We gotta tilt the camera over even more. There's 3 of them together. Got some garnet action. Find something. What is it?
That's not gold, is it?
No.
No.
Matt found something. We don't know what it is.
No, I found a good place to dig. I came for the shovel.
There you go. Look at that thing.
I reached down, it's this big giant rock. I reached down there and just grabbed a handful of sediment and pulled it out, and that was sitting right on top of it. I was like,
All right, well, there's some garnets. Take this off. There we go. We're gonna get that carefully put into a little vial. Sorry, you're just staring at the ground. I'm gonna work on getting this into a little vial for a moment. And then we're gonna call the live and see what else we can do today. See if I can get a functional rod back in the lineup. And yeah, should be a good time. Oh, these waders make it very hard to kneel. Super stiff. Oh. So therefore I will sit and not kneel. Alright, we're just gonna try and get these into a vial. Oh yeah. Alright. Stand back up. Put the microscope lens back on and I'll show you all them together in the vial. See if I can do that at least. I'll give it a shot. I wonder if I can go like this. Oh yeah, that's wonderful. You're looking at the sky. Now you'll be looking at the microscope lens. See if I can position it. Oh yeah, check that out, guys. Here's our garnets for the day in the little vial. Sweet. Alright, take this microscope lens off. Sorry, I hit the power button as I was taking that off. But yeah, there we go. You can kind of, yeah, you can, come on. You can see them in the bottom there. Those are our garnets. Hopefully we're able to find some gold this trip, but I love garnets anyway. So, yeah, some garnets. Got lots of cool, just general rocks as well that we collected today. And we got a fish. We're gonna go see what we can do about fixing this rod. And then, yeah, I might catch up with you guys later. I really appreciate you guys coming in today. It's highly appreciated to have you guys take the time out of your day to hang out with me and just do stuff. Hopefully we're able to get you some gold and some better fishing with a fixed rod later on in this trip. But for now, I'm going to sign off. I'll let you guys know if I'm going to come back up later in the day. For now, see you guys. Thanks for tuning in. Almost 3 hours of a live. It was a good one. Thank you guys. See you later.